The Data Explorer enables you to quickly create custom queries and export data for in-depth data analysis. Select the Data Explorer from the Tools drop-down on the top navigation bar, and the tool will guide you through the process to get your query results. In Step 1, you select a data source. Select any data source on the left-hand side of the screen to see a helpful description appear on the right. Step 2 is optional. This is covered later in this video. Click the View Data button to display data from your selected data source. After query results are displayed, you may want to change the data columns on the data grid. Simply click the Show Hide Columns button to see a listing of all available data columns for the data source that you selected. Click in the box next to any data column name to select or unselect. Notice that the data disappears from the data grid when the data columns are unselected, and data appears on the data grid when the data columns are selected. When you're done adding or removing columns, simply select the Show Hide Columns button again to close the Show Hide Columns menu. Now let's review the Data Explorer's filtering capabilities. This filter icon, which looks like a funnel, is the Data Explorer's filter function button. Selecting this question mark symbol beside the filter icon provides information on how the Data Explorer filtering functions work. As you can see, the Data Explorer allows for the use of partial and multiple search items. To use multiple search terms, I need to separate search terms with a semicolon. Let's see how this works. Notice that the default data grid displays grants for all HRSA key programs when the grants data source is selected. I want to display rural health grants only. So I type rural as a partial HRSA key program name into the HRSA key program data column and then press the filter icon. Although I only entered the partial rural health HRSA key program name, the Data Explorer responded with all rural health grants. To only display rural health grants in Missouri and Oklahoma, in the state data column, I will enter the state abbreviation for Missouri, which is MO, followed by a semicolon, then the state abbreviation for Oklahoma, which is OK. Then I press the filter icon. Now I have all rural health grants for Missouri and Oklahoma. The Data Explorer also has an auto-filter function. To auto-filter for rural health grants in Missouri and Oklahoma that were awarded in fiscal year 2018, I will enter 2018 into the fiscal year column and press Enter. Now I have all rural health grants awarded in fiscal year 2018 in the states of Missouri and Oklahoma. To export the data into an Excel spreadsheet, simply press the XLSX button. Click on the file to open it. A fully formatted Excel spreadsheet appears. Close the Excel spreadsheet to return to the Data Explorer. Now I want to select a different data source. To do that, I press the Change Data Sources button. This takes me back to Step 1. Select a data source. Click the drop-down arrow on the right-hand side of the Step 1 Select a Data Source box to select a new data source. Now select a new data source. Health professional shortage areas, HPSAs for example. Then press the View Data button. Notice that data on the grid changed to correspond to the selected data source. Press the Show Hide Columns button to display a complete list of available data columns for the selected data source, and begin to build your query following the steps shown earlier in this video. You can also choose to select an associated data source. Click the drop-down arrow on the right-hand side of the Step 2 Select Associated Data box to select an associated data source. This enables you to join data from two different data sources that can have a common data link. I want to know which health centers in my state of Mississippi are located in a health professional shortage areas, or HPSAs, and their HPSA scores. That means I will select all health center sites as the associated data and press the View Data button. After the results are displayed, I will enter MS into the State column and press Enter. I don't need to see any HPSAs that have been withdrawn, so I enter Designated into the HPSA Status column and press Enter. The plus symbols on the left indicate where the Step 1 data source and the Step 2 associated data are joined. Click on any plus symbol to reveal the health centers located in the selected health professional shortage area and data for the primary data columns automatically selected for that data source. If you want to change any of the data columns, press the Show Hide Columns button. The data columns available in the Step 1 data source will display first. Use the scroll bar to scroll down to the available associated data columns and make your selections. Click the minus symbol to close Show Hide Columns. Click on the XLSX button to export all of the data. A fully formatted Excel spreadsheet appears that contains the health professional shortage areas joined to the health center sites located in those areas. Close the Excel spreadsheet to return to the Data Explorer. Notice on the bottom right-hand side of the screen that the names of the Step 1 and the Step 2 data sources are listed. This is helpful if you are interrupted or if your attention is taken away from the screen for any reason. This reminds you of the data sources that you selected to produce the query results. Notice that there is also a Save This Search button in the Data Explorer. Clicking on the Save This Search button will reveal a URL that you can copy to the clipboard and save for later to bring you back to the beginning of your Data Explorer query using Google or any other internet search engine. Let's try it now. When using the URL, the data sources that you selected for your query remain the same. Notice that your Step 1 and Step 2 data source selections are displayed. Note that any filters you used initially will not be reflected when going to the saved URL. If you need to filter or change the columns, simply filter the data or press the Show Hide Columns button if you want to add or remove any of the data columns in your query. We hope this video has been helpful. If you have further questions, reach out to us at data@hrsa.gov. Thanks for watching, and thanks for using data.hrsa.gov.